I'd love to see what the exciting Kaoru Mitoma will get up to, Peter. He's naturally left-sided, he likes to hug the touchline, play wide, and when he gets that opportunity just to isolate fullbacks, take them on, he can go left and right, and he's very clever as well at ghosting his way into the penalty box, undetected, and popping up with the odd goal.
Can he finish? Goal! Japan! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Japan have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, that silenced the crowd, Peter. Item 1 on the to-do list. Done.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. They're back in possession and ready to go again. And they can counter here. Can he get on the end of this? And he was quick to react. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Passing is crisp and sharp. Good running, strong and purposeful.
Pretty robust defending.
Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. He's shaping up to have a crack from here. This the perfect chance to extend the advantage. Look at the space here. And he's gone backward here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Well, the less said about that pass, the better. And he's intervened well there. Toma.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Strong running down that left flank. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. That's very neat. And he's had a shot! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
And you can see how the direct approach can work really well. Get yourself on the ball and give it a try.
Okazaki. Japan are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. Genuine physical edge about this game, it is quite attritional. Nicely weighted ball. Now that's been intercepted. Driving forward. This might spell danger. Kubo! It's in! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
It's shocking, the ease with which he was able to get into the space, and the player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority...
Shoots! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Kagawa.
Kubo.
Now it's Kubo. And he plays one through. Well read. And the danger is averted. No, again there's no way through. Back into the middle. Okazaki proves just a little bit too strong. Oh, sweet feet. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Japan looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
And here's Kubo. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. He has found the way through. Now there's Mitoma! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Good-looking ball. And he's had it nicked away.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Played out to the left flank. Okazaki is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Hoisted in. And the whistle goes for half-time. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Japan sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. He's in a big chance! And it's there! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
A case now of complete control. That could spell trouble. Now it's Forsberg. And the pass is intercepted. Japan could counter-attack here. Now it's Kubo, and he's managed to get free. Kubo! He's got a goal! It is no contest. It is a landslide. And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
And now he has 2. Japan are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Looking for the run. Force shapes to shoot! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Almost an hour gone. Elanga. Oh, such a clever touch. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Aims beyond the defence. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. It's a promising position. Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. Kagawa. Oh, there's a probing ball. Can he get it through? And the through ball. Well read, nice interception. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Well, we expected better, and so did he. And here's Okazaki. And he's in on goal. There's the shot! And that's past the post.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. "75 minutes played. That's been slipped through. Johansson breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
No way through there. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Forsberg, and he shoots! Ah, he's given it, and one more try! Now, can they get him away? He might... Chance! Okazaki. Mitoma. He's got away. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Sweden needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
This looks promising. Kubo. And a chance! And he hits the net. And he is just ripping it up.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
It's become a case of men against boys. Okazaki. Knocks it into space.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He's found a way through. Plenty to aim at here. Takes a shot! And with that, the final whistle. Japan have done it.
Please make
the
sure to
perfect
watch the screen
outcome
for an
in
information
this most
bulletin
pressured
from
of
the regional
games.
police department.
So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, it's pretty clear that there was a solid game plan in place for what was a very high-pressure game. I think it shows great maturity on the part of the players, and it was, for me, well-deserved and well-earned.
My thanks to Jim alongside... Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. The action has already started.
Peter, I think there's a good chance that opposition strikers today will have their work cut out with Vito Baia, simply because he's been a high achiever all through his career, and that winning mentality remains very, very strong.
Yeah, the judge keepers by absence of mistakes, and he makes very few.
I'd be happy playing with him behind me.
It's a good spell of possession, this.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Morientes. Azar. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And it's Guardiola. And here's Lewandowski. Is there any support? He might not need it. Fair to say, I think, a cautious start from both teams. Oh, strongly challenged there. That is good strength. And it's Azar. Morientes. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. It's Lewandowski! And that is doing no harm at all.
Barcelona certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Zaragoza, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. And here's Gavi. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And here's Lewandowski. Hazard has it out wide and in space. Big header! That's another chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Camavinga. And here's Lewandowski. Lewandowski! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, he's been caught napping. Great ball, and he's in here. Tries a shot! It's been deflected, and they'll get another go. Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And he's having a shot! No, he's missed it.
Well, the way he set himself up was just so clever. No wonder he's disappointed.
Suso. Zaragoza do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
That's a tried and tested formula, OK, but very demanding too.
Well, you need your boys up front to work extremely hard, and you need to get the passing right as well, of course.
Passes coming off in quick succession here.
That's a shame because it was such a good decision.
Gavi.
This is the time you need that pace.
Yamal. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And it's Gavi. And it's Camavinga. Guardiola. Hazard. It's Hazard! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
Opts for safety. Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. And this is Lewandowski. Lewandowski! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Suso. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Morientes. Yamal. And here's Lewandowski. Shifted it to the flank.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover. How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Picked out brilliantly. Takes a shot! Threads one in. There's the whistle for half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. Reflections on the first half?
Well, there's no way to disguise the fact that they've been poor. Not a single shot on goal tells you all you need to know, Peter. Everything seems a little hurried to me, a little rushed, panicked even at times.
Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. And that's the start of another 45 minutes. So neither side has yet broken through. And he's in on goal. Oh, important interception. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Yamal. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Spread out to the left. Spread neatly. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Chance for a shot! He's got a goal! The second half off to a spectacular start. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Barcelona have taken the lead.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully. Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He's through. Goes for a shot! It's a goal! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. A momentary lapse exploited with glee.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Thinks one through, neatly clipped into space. Defending was strong and firm. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Oh no, what has happened here? Oh, shooting chance! Dispatched clinically. An act of charity gratefully received.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
Zaragoza get themselves back into contention.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Great defending, strong and determined. Foot in. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
He's got away. Nice bit of trickery. This looks promising.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Guardiola. Camavinga.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. He's picked his way through.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Well timed, excellent interception. Azar. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
El dorsal 35 serán sustituidos por el dorsal 7, el dorsal 23.
Nice control. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Guardiola did well to stay calm there. He's in a great position here.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Ferran Torres. Oh, that's a fine interception. Played out to the left flank. And here's the chance to counter. He's found a way through. Now, can they get him away? And he shoots!
Habrá 3 minutos de
Guardiola.
descuento.
Ferran Torres.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
And time is up. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down by the odd goal. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, the surprise for me was seeing a team look so feeble in what is usually a strongly protected area, but the centre of their defence looked open and very, very unsafe.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me. And Hello and welcome to everybody. It's an absolute thrill to welcome you to this day one clash, and no day, of course, engenders hope or optimism more than this one. Optimism which could dissipate at a rate most alarming or last all the way to the latter stages. We shall... And the finish! Goal, France! Such thrill, such noise, and how this matters! A truly super goal. What a spiky hit that was.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
An early launch, just as they wanted, just as they hoped it. Doué. Koundé, nicely aimed pass. And it's Koundé. Saliba. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Pinches it off him. Koundé. And Doué. Spread it left. And it's Zaire Emery. He's in a good position here. Goes looking wide. Caught offside that time. France leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Back into the middle. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Tchouaméni showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Good running, strong and purposeful. That looks a good ball through. Saliba. Tries a shot!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Zaire Emery. It's a pretty loose pass. Plays it through. He's in plenty of space here. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And that's put paid to a promising move. Zaire Emery puts his foot on the gas. And he'll shoot here! No mistake! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
And he's in on goal. We expected better, and so did he. Zaire Emery gets the shot away! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. 30 minutes gone. Lefebvre. Saliba is onto it in a flash. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Now that's well seen too. And it's Chouameni. He's on it, can he get away? That's a good ball out wide. Oh, shooting chance! And that is wildly off target.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Oh, it's a great ball. And the shot! Oh, he's been caught napping. And another try! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Zaire Emery certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Chouameni wins the duel this time. Doué. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Se agregará un minuto al tiempo reglamentario.
Swings, surely now! He will be livid with himself.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
And it's half-time here. Some first-half thoughts?
France really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team. I expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
France go in at half-time on a comfortable two-goal cushion. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. He's having a go! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on through a trick. Oh, what has happened here? Great chance! And he's following up! And it's there! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Olise.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Koundé. And it's Chouameni. Played out to the left flank. Zaire Emery is flagged offside. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. And he's had it nicked away. Saliba, that's a nicely shaped ball. Oh, that's a key interception. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Real chance! No, not quite. Koundé under intense pressure.
Well, he needed subduing, and it was never going to be soft and gentle, so this could get ugly against them here. That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
And that's another throw. Showing great feet there. He's had it taken off him. Saliba. Now it's Chouameni. Doué in acres of space out wide. He has a look up. Just eases him off the ball. Now it's Chouameni. Saliba. And that's an excellent interception. Not going up front in a hurry. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Olise, he's gone for goal! Well, that is remarkable.
France really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Número 26. Entrará al campo, número 7.
Front-footed pressing going on here. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. That ball looks a good one. He's picked his way through. Takes a shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out!
Well, you don't get much time on the ball, even in these areas.
Oh, played through for the wide man. Couple of changes then in quick succession.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Número 20.
Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Ahead by 3, but they won't want to take their foot off the pedal. That's a throw. Doué does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Oh, they can break here. Now it's Chouameni, nicely spread. And it's Koundé. Chance to... Can he finish? And somehow he's managed to miss it.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Looking to play him in. And there's green grass ahead of him.
Se agregarán 3 minutos al tiempo reglamentario.
Chance! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Stood up well to him there. And that's that. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome. Doué claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning.
And so we reach a fork in the road. Fortunes can turn either way from this point. One path leads to where they all want to be, or at least a significant step closer to it. What doesn't bear thinking about is the alternative. It is time for the central characters to stand tall. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. It's us or them. Always has been, always will be. Front-footed pressing going on here. Nicely weighted ball.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind.
Oh, what a climb!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Cluj takes a shot! Goal! France! And France are in front. What's your opinion on that goal?
I love the technique in that finish. There was a concentration to keep it down.
France have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, the roof just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
Rodri. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Grimaldo. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. And it's Morata. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Fabian Ruiz. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That has been slung wide.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Short changes him with that pass. Lefebvre puts them... Oh, smashing header! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
France are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. Akliush. Saliba. And he welcomes it in. He's got tall. And that's caused a worry or two.
Upamecano certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Fabian Ruiz. And it's Pedri. Spread it left. Now Nico Williams. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, good steal, he just read it. Zaire Emery. Upamecano chasing after it. Stood up well to him there. Fabian Ruiz. Can he get on the end of this? Al Kubasi wins the duel this time. Nicely spread. Well, that is one way to stop him. Dembele. Now it's Lefay. And it's Dembele. Great vision. And he's well... And he'll shoot here! He scores! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs. And when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Lenormand promptly onto that, and that is that. Rodri. Morata. And he's forced to go back. Akliush. Zaire Emery. Fabian Ruiz. Akliush. Saliba. Tries a deft little ball. Lefay. And it's Morata. Into the channel. He's in plenty of space here. There will be a throw-in. Crosses it in here. There's the header. And somehow he has kept that out. France heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Fabian Ruiz. And it's Rodri. Out to the left it goes. Played out towards the right wing.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Saliba. Now it's Lefay. Threads one in. Lefay receives it in a wide position. He rises! Just cruising! They are cruising! And the lead is extended still further. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
France find a position of real strength now. And it's Morata. Just eases him off the ball. Upamecano. That's a little off target. Here's the whistle for half-time. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Elle s'affiche actuellement
Well, the
sur
players
l'écran
definitely
géant.
know they're in a derby.
Merci.
More of the same to come after the break. You can be sure of that. France are cruising it at half-time, 3-0 ahead.
Que tout le monde accueille chaleureusement nos joueurs sur le terrain.
Here we go again then. Zaire Emery. Buffet. And Upamecano. Tries to pass it through. Pedri. Kubasi. Goes looking wide. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Saliba.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Now, can they get him away? And that is expertly dealt with. He's given the time to pick a pass. Koundé. And it's Akliouche. Now it's Lefay. Oh, just can he finish? It's in! It is no contest. It is a landslide. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
It's become a case of men against boys. Saliba. Lefay is onto this. He's having a go! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully. That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
And it's Koundé. Looking to play him in. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Nico Williams. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
How Kubasi cuts out the pass. Nico Williams. And he's been shifted off it. Akliouche. Ambitious ball here. This looks promising. And the shot! It's in! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
Le numéro 5.
France are having a ball here.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Yamal. Zaire Emery. Akliush. Looking for options for movement. He's onside. And he's had a shot. Oh, terrific save.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Climbs up big! And he couldn't quite make it 6. Pedro Porro. It's Pedri. Yamal. Now it's Morata. Koundé producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Nico Williams. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Saliba looking to run onto it. And it's Koundé. He's a shot. Big chance! No, that's just wide.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Changement.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Yeah, it's about time I think we saw some activity from the bench, but it's debatable as to what level of impact can be made from here. It's pretty late.
Nicely aimed pass. That is lovely. Yamal! Koundé under intense pressure.
Yeah, they didn't smell the danger early enough, but I suppose better late than never.
Aims beyond the defence.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
Lefebvre, and the shot! He has done it! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
Spain making another change here. Ferran Torres coming on here as broadly expected.
Well, it's going to make for a frantic end, Peter. Let's hope he's got enough time to make the impact he wants.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Skillfully cut out. He is... And the shot! Oscar Mingueza. 5 minutes left on the clock. And this is Morata. Zaire Emery. For Olise. Olise pokes it out wide. Akliush. Back they go.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
And he's had a hit! Superb from Dembele! That is a gem! An absolute gem! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Rodri. Some resolute defending there. Pau Kubasi cuts it out. Yamal. Zaire Emery does well to get it back. Yamal. Saliba.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And it's Zaire Emery. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. France can celebrate now. They have exactly what they craved. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
From the manager's perspective, Peter, I don't think he could have asked for much more. Well, certainly result-wise. This is a game they wanted to win for so many reasons, and his players did a sterling job carrying out the instructions thoroughly.
Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And as you can see, we've already started here. Chance! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, I've always been impressed with the intelligence and decision-making of this man, the Paul. Yes, you kind of expect that from an Argentinian playmaker, but he's such a key figure whether his team are building patiently or transitioning quickly. He's very adept at creating space, attracting markers and then turning away quickly. And I love those long clip balls he can get into deep positions.
Yeah, I'd have picked... Oh, shooting chance! Goal! France! And France are in front. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
France are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
France penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead. Shoots! He's got a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
So that's two now without reply.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And it's Dembele. Now it's Akliouche. Tries a shot! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Elise's cross. Oh, smashing header! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. The crowd demanded, and he was thrilled to oblige. That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
Yeah, the header was very good, but assessment and timing were key factors in opening up the possibility.
(3-0) and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Messi, Alvarez, Saliba, absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Can he finish? Now, how often do you see that?
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
France have hit a quick-fire double here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Saliba receives it in a wide position. And it's Dembele. It's Dembele! Lacking in accuracy.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Martinez, De Paul, and it's McAllister. Alvarez, and he's intervened well there. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Foot in. So what can they make of this?
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space. Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Saliba. Cute ball now, how can he... Shapes to shoot! He's got to be quick to recover this. Oh, he's been caught on it here! He's got tall! Harmlessly behind. Tagliafico, not the most accurate pass. Gonzalez, and here's McAllister. Alvarez! And that is a save of real quality, not easy by any means.
Well, probably not the best way to try and get back into this game, but it could spark something into life.
Great chance! Oh, it's come off the upright. Gonzalez.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Alvarez. No, not quite on the same wavelength.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And it's Dembele. Aims beyond the defence. Paredes. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Se van a jugar 2 minutos de compensación.
Probing pass. De Paul. Now he's got space here. Can he get onto this? He's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Climbs up big! Good effort, and it is right on half-time. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
France, 3 goals to the good after a really excellent first half that's been intriguing to watch. Plenty of highlights to show you during the break.
Y aquí están. Den la bienvenida a los jugadores.
And we're off again. Upamecano. That's a nicely weighted pass. That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there. De Paul. Montiel. To Martinez. Montiel. And it's Rodrigo De Paul. And here's Alvarez. Oh, that's well spotted. Koundé. Very nicely done. Good spot, that. Upamecano. Knocks it into space. That's a shade optimistic. Montiel. And it's Rodrigo De Paul. Messi has it in a wide position. Zaire Emery defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Nice. Ended up in no man's land. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Tries to play it through. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Dembele is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, they didn't smell the danger early enough, but I suppose better late than never.
Terrific header! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Martinez, Montiel, and it's Messi. To McAllister. Martinez, Montiel, and it's Rodrigo de Paul. And he's in, he's having a shot! Really well taken goal. So smooth, a signature finish.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
Convertido en el minuto 66. Número 9.
So is this the start of a comeback? Koundé. Doué. He's looking wide. That's a little off target. Messi.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
To McAllister. Tagliafico. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Played into the middle. He gets big. It's in. It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible and the finish unearned.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking them up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Argentina get themselves back into contention.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Turns back here, probably the best option. Oh, nicely intercepted. Over to the left. And it's Koundé. Now it's Lefebvre. And the shots! Just not quite happening for him just now.
France really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Tagliafico. It's a pretty loose pass.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Oh, delightful ball.
France clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Martinez. Montiel. Messi. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Lefebvre. Now that looks a decent ball. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Upamecano.
France nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Danger averted for now. That's a cute ball. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Taken back almost at once. Back into the middle. Martinez. Into stoppage time. Very little left on it. Koundé. And here's Lefebvre. And the referee brings it to a close. France have done it. The perfect outcome in this most pressured of games. Your reflections then, Jim?
France can be really happy with this. I saw it as one of these defining games for them, and they showed real character to get the job done. A big statement for anyone who might be up next.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Begden alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.
Señoras y señores, les informamos que solamente se permite fumar en las áreas designadas para tal caso.
So it is that time again. Every team looks to write its own special script. Moments like this are to be savoured. Hopes are high. A good start. That is what they all want. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things decent chance! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Aimed into, climbs up big! Oh, should really have made more of that.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
Doué. Nice looking ball. Dembele. This is Dembele. And it's Messi. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Nicolas Otamendi. He's a fine defender, both in the air and on the ground, and a real tough competitor who loves a physical duel. He knows how to pick out a pass too, and he'd be looking to get his team moving forward as soon as any opposition attack breaks.
And he shoots! Goal! France!
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
But pour l'équipe de France, après 10 minutes de jeu par le numéro 6.
France have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, that's got this place bouncing. Just listen to the noise all around us. Now they have all of this positive energy to feed off.
Zaire Emery. And they can counter here. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. And here's Doué! McAllister. De Paul. And it's McAllister.
France really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
Making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run at and beyond the defence. Let's see if these forwards are up for it now.
Zaire Emery. Oh, it's Dembele. Akliouche. Corner. Last ditch to he gets big. No, not the best of headers. Tagliafico. Gonzalez. To McAllister. No, that pass isn't the best.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Dembele will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Gonzalez. He's a sharp little ball here. Olise gets into some space. Backward it goes. Takes a shot! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Montiel. Martinez. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. Messi. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Chance! And he's following up! Now, who's going to be first to this? Elise.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And here's Doué. Otamendi. And Gonzalez. Spread it left. Now it's Alvarez. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And it's Messi. Doué has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight.
France can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
And here's Doué. And he's made sure that's not getting through. McAllister. Gonzalez. Alvarez. And it's Rodrigo de Paul.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Saliba clears it away.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack. Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Looking for a runner, and it's made its way to him. He's onside. Well, there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. Well, the protest continues, but in the end they are defending the indefensible. Wonderful save by Martinez. He can't put it away.
Not the best spot kick I've ever seen, but they've got to keep their heads up and chase this game.
That's a decent clearance. And he was alert to it. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, this is when you need your players to step up, Peter. Be brave, see all that courage. They need to have a big start to the second half to give them some momentum, and they're not going to get that if they're being too risk-averse.
France leading 1-0 at the break.
Et merci d'accueillir nos joueurs comme ils le méritent.
And the second half gets underway.
France definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Doué, and the shot! It's there! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Oh, good. He's having a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are pulling clear here. So smooth. A signature finish.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
Le numéro 12.
A case now of complete control.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Oh, it's Dembele. Oh, facing up to his adversary. He's gone for goal! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Tagliafico. France are simply cruising along with this three-goal lead. Gonzalez proves just a little bit too strong. Out of play for a goal kick. Now that looks a decent ball. And he welcomes it in. He charged, surely! He scores! It is no contest. It is a landslide. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
It's become a case of men against boys.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Shapes to shoot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And now they can clear their lines. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Showing good feet. Crosses it in. Oh, smashing header! It's a goal! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
France are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to...
Real chance! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And that's Dembele! And he seemed certain to get the sixth.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Now it's Alvarez. Now it's Olise. Now it's Olise. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now it's Akliouche. Now the delivery. And that's out of reach. But there's going to be another change here.
Changement en cours.
Good ball, good take. That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Upamecano. That'll be a throw. Doué being hunted in packs.
Yeah, they didn't smell the danger early enough, but I suppose better late than never.
Olise.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
It's Dembele! Pulled out the best in the keeper.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
And he's taking no chances there. Nicely weighted ball. Chance for a shot! And he's hit it too high. Tagliafico. Garnacho. No, again there's no way through. Nice control. Now it's Akliouche. They get a throw in. Hit into the middle. There's the header! They've done it! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
And France can counter now. He can run onto that. Akliouche. And that's a simple one for the
Il y
keeper.
aura 6 minutes de temps additionnel.
Molina. And it's Messi. To McAllister. And here's Alvarez. This looks promising. Can he finish? Keeper always had the measure of that. And here's the chance to counter. Lefebvre. Aims beyond the defence. Lovely, now then. And the finish! He scored! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
And we're done. France have done it. The perfect outcome in this most pressured of games. How would you summarise what we've... So it is that time again. Every team looks to write its own special script. Moments like this are to be savoured. Hopes are high. A good start. That is what they all want. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. And so we have the first set piece of the game. Doué! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Can he get on the end of this? Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Isaacson in with the challenge. Olise absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Anderson did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And he's found a way past. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And it's Chouameni. And this is Dembele. Lacking for neither time nor space. It could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
He's got all. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Olise and Akliouche.
France really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
Making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run at and beyond the defence. Let's see if these forwards are up for it now.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He's picked his way through. Christensen, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Oh, no joy this time. Koundé. Lefebvre. Højbjerg. Koundé promptly onto that, and that is that. Dembele going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Tries a deft little ball.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then. And
takes a shot! It's there! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
So that's two now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Now it's Isaacson. Looking to play him in. Christensen puts a cross in. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. "15 minutes till half-time. Not the most accurate pass. Eriksson.
France are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way-through zone.
Kasper Schmeichel claims comfortable. Eriksson. Nice-looking ball. No, he's just misjudged that one. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Vestergaard. Can he get it through? Olise in acres of space out wide. Big chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
France find a position of real strength now.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Isaacson. Oh, super ball. Doué's cross. He can get that clear. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Saliba. Lefebvre. Searching pass he's played there. And that should get the job done. Saliba. Now it's Olise. Bout of passing here, really. Dembele! It's a goal! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Anderson. And it's Eriksson. Out to the right. Now it's Højlund. Stood up well to him there.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
It's played through for him. He's in a great position here. He's gone for goal! And the half-time whistle goes. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
France have had it all their own way so far then, and they go in at the break in an utterly dominant position. And the game has already resumed here. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Played it. Oh, he's been caught napping. Zaire Emery getting this one clear. Crossed in once more.
That's good defensive concentration.
Olise. Saliba. And Koundé. Oh, this looks sharp. Zaire Emery. And it's Chouameni, who's looking wide. Now it's Zaire Emery. That has been slung wide. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. And the finish! Eriksson. Turns back here, probably the best option. To Eriksson. Oh, good spread. No, it's come to nothing. Oh, what has happened here? Chouameni. Spread out to the left. Now it's Doué. And it's Zaire Emery. Upamecano. And Doué. That ball looks a good one. Oh, such a clever touch. Zaire Emery picks it up out wide. Flashes it across. And he gets rid in a hurry. Back towards the middle. Eriksson. Eriksson. Akliouche looking to add to his goal. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, that's fabulous. Cross deflected behind for a corner. So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Olise. And it's Doué. Now that's well seen too. Lefebvre. And it's Zaire Emery. Mela. No way through there. Doué. Denmark making another change here.
Changement.
Mela. Eriksson. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Now Christensen.
France have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
And they've switched it over to the other side. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Højbjerg. Tries to pass it through. Eriksson. Some front-footed pressing going on here. He's in plenty of space here. And he's managed to get free. That's good play. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Looking for a runner. This is Dembele. Olise. Oh, shooting! It's hit the upright. And reclaimed it in a trice. Højbjerg. Just 5 minutes remaining now. And he's picked out the run. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Oh, sweet feet. And it's Akliush. Tries a shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Denmark have the chance to go the other way. Højbjerg. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Denmark looking to pass their way through. That's a shade optimistic. And that will be it. France can celebrate now. They have exactly what they craved. After all of that, Jim, what are you thinking? So we're all back together again, fresh still in our minds, those memories, the unbelievable highs, the unforgettable lows. And as the sides return to cross swords for the first time again, we just remind ourselves of the magic of this game. This is what it does to you. It keeps bringing you... There's the shot! It's there! An extraordinary start! Breakthrough in next to no time!
That's the perfect confidence boost they needed. Brilliant.
There was to be only one outcome.
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
Gamba Osaka make the perfect start. They are already ahead. Nice control. An instinctive delivery. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Now here's the delivery.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And here's Alvarez. Gamba Osaka leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. That has been slung wide. It's a really well-measured ball. And that pass just didn't quite work. Chance here to counter. And it's Maradona. So Alvarez! It's in! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Gamba Osaka are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
This looks promising. Shot a goal! In he goes again! And yes, it's there! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Oh, that's neat. Pulls it back. Koeman! Oh, should really have made more of that.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
Iniesta. And the counter is on. Koeman. And it's made its way to him. That has ended up in no man's land. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Aims beyond the defence. Maradona.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Alvarez. Distributed tidily. Showing good feet. And it's Koeman. He's free, he has got space. Takes aim and crosses. Dimitrovic deals with that, nice and simple. Gonzalez. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And that is good, super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Played into space. He's on it. Can he get away? Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Now, who's going to be first to this? He's in a great position here. Alvarez did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Tries to pass it through. It's a good-looking... There's the header! He's got away with one there. Iniesta. Rudiger. Alvarez. Played out to the left flank.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Gamba Osaka are leading by one in a finely poised game. It's 2-1 at half-time. There's the start of the second half. That's a good ball out wide. That is lovely. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. Great chance! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Here's Vinicius Junior. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Alvarez. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
But they should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Now he's gone for goal! That was superb goalkeeping.
Alvarez actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Threads one in. He's in plenty of space here. Good ball. And the shot! Sticks it away! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Oh, high-quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Both teams having to rewrite their plans and start from scratch here. Plenty of food for thought for both managers.
Gonzalez.
The attendance for this match was 29,950.
Asensio producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Very nicely done. Good spot, that. And here's Alvarez. Vinicius Junior. Decent chance! They've done it! Into the lead once more. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Nice interception, well timed.
Substitution in progress.
Out to the right. Now it's Ngonge.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And this is Iniesta. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Ricky Puig. Maradona. Maradona powering forward here. He's a sharp little ball here. Vinicius Junior! Goal! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react. There's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Substitutions taking place.
Gamba Osaka take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, their manager seems to have them always
Face to face with the keeper. And the shot! And it's there! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Gamba Osaka grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Oh, such a clever has a shot! And that is great goalkeeping. We can run onto that. Now it's Yamal. He's looking wide. Pinches it off him. Maradona. Oh, delightful ball. Terrific header! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Added minutes has been indicated.
4 added minutes on the board. Ngonge. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's had it taken off him. Nicely weighted ball. Pass is just off target. And that will be the final act. Gamba Osaka, looking by any yardstick formidable, truly enjoyable to watch and clearly so together. That was a terrific day for them. Alvarez claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for... Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. And already we're underway here. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Julian Alvarez, Peter, is a player who I think is very intelligent with his movement. Often he plays in the number 10 position. He just drops that little bit deeper to suck defenders out of position. And once he's done that, then he's capable of creative force in getting other people in behind. So there's an unselfishness to his game. And when he gets in front of goal, he can be deadly too.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. Well, there's a probing ball. Alvarez. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. And that's put paid to a promising move. And it's made its way... Oh, shooting chance! And it's a goal! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Gamba Osaka, breakthrough, nice and early, just as they wanted it. No, he refuses to take the bait. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Vinicius Junior. Now that looks a decent ball. And the finish! It's hit the upright. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Iniesta gets across to intercept that. Vinicius Junior. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
And again, they're pressing effectively.
Threads one in. He's well positioned here. Koeman. Alvarez. And they can counter here. Ricky Puig. That's an excellent interception. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Yamal going face-to-face with Alvarez! And it's in! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
So that's two now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Big chance! Distributed tidily. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, delightful ball. Alvarez has it out. What? Tries a shot! Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Ricky Puig can so cleverly bypass the press. He's had a shot! Oh, it's a stunning goal! That is a gem! An absolute gem! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. And that really is so impressive. 3-0, and things are starting to... Well, that looks a foul. Yeah, referee's given it. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Leon are down to 10 men. That's really well cleared. Vinicius Junior, and he's managed to get free. And this is Iniesta. Climbs up big! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they're at it again in double quick time. It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Gamba Osaka are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Too long, and over the line. Oh, that's well spotted. And it's Koeman. Spread out to the left. He's got away. Now there's a fine ball. Terrific header. No mistake. A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves.
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing.
Gamba Osaka really are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
Gamba Osaka are looking awesome. Going into half-time with a lead then that is surely insurmountable. Here we go again then. Koundé. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. More and more pressure on the ball here. Vinicius Junior producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Played out to the right. Oh, well played. Plenty of numbers back. Alvarez did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. He's found a way past. Great chance! And that has faded wide.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Looking for the run.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He rises! And he's missed it. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Well, learning from your mistakes and not repeating them is never completely guaranteed, but that rear guard is more focused on him now.
That is ended up in no man's land. Aims beyond the defence. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Leon can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them. Koeman really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Into the channel. It's a promising position. In it comes. And that has been cleared. Out to the left it goes. Knocks it into space, and he's picked it up out wide. It carries far too far and out of play. Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
Será sustituido por el dorsal 19.
Turns back here, probably the best option. Iniesta. Ricky Puig providing an outlet on that flank. Real chance! He scored! And that is what they came to see, what they demanded to see. His first.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
En el minuto 72, el dorsal 4.
Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 15, el dorsal 11 serán sustituidos por el dorsal 9, el dorsal 7.
Oh, that's delightful. He is through here. And he whips big header. And he couldn't keep it down.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Good ball, good, takes a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. There's the header! Keeper always had the measure of that. Iniesta. There's the man who is effectively the team's security policy. He's through here. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
He's shifting through the gears here. Now, can they get him away? Can he finish? He scores! So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
Leon grab a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much more than a consolation. And it's Koeman. Gamba Osaka finding their passes. He has found the way through. He's found some space. Koundé. Oh, he's been caught napping.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
That has been slung wide.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, smashing header! Really well taken goal. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
El dorsal 9.
Leon playing for pride here, the match surely beyond them. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Time added on, 4 minutes.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Vinicius Junior. Sobrino. Played out to the left flank. Koundé. Nicely weighted ball. And the through ball. Koeman. Koundé's cross. And that will be the final act. Gamba Osaka can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their opponents aside ruthlessly. Yamal picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Gamba Osaka definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Begden alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, the opening day of any competition is special for everyone. A red letter day for everybody here, and those of you who have joined us for our live coverage. I hope everybody is comfortably strapped in for the ride. We're sure that this will be a feast of football, irresistible, emotional, a roller coaster for everyone involved. Chance! Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, it's hard to overlook the very talented Musiala, Peter. I mean, when Germany's finest come calling at such a young age and place such faith in him, then you know he's
having a go! That's got him rattled. Adams. Schneider, passing is crisp and sharp. Engages and forces him off the ball. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Alvarez! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Alvarez usually is so good from that range. He didn't quite connect as he can, though.
It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Well, they've made all the inroads and their confidence is taking on a growth spurt.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
And he's forced to go back. Quarter of an hour played. And it's been shipped out wide. He's gone forward. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Vinicius Junior tries to play it through. Turns and goes, and the finish! He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
That has been knocked clear. And it's Beckham. Oh, has a shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Unsurprisingly, he's been quick to apologise. If you lean backwards, the results are normally high and wide.
Camera. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. That's really well manoeuvred.
Finland really have decided to turn to the long ball. That's very obvious now.
And how do they go about making that work?
Well, they can't neglect accuracy, and it can turn that opposition defence into facing its own goal, which so often can cause problems.
Now he's off and running. Schneider tries to pass it through. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Davids. Musiala. Now it's Pochampalo. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Alvarez. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Stones. Musiala. Vinicius Junior. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well, that looks a decent ball. Oh, shooting chance! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Koeman. Well, a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. And Adams. Vinicius Junior. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Cross from Musa. Mighty effort! And he's done it!
That couldn't have been a more potent injection of belief for this team. Top man, top draw.
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Gamba Osaka have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now, and the other has to tone it down.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. And it's Davids. Oh, that's a clever looking ball.
1 minute added time.
It's gone all the way through to the keeper. No way through there. And the referee brings the first half to a close. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Gamba Osaka merit their advantage on the balance of play. They did most of the probing and got their reward, although they should have a bigger lead. Could come back to haunt them.
Gamba Osaka happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. And we're underway again. A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference. It's a good spell of possession, this. Now this could be a chance. Davids. It's Vinicius Junior. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Vinicius Junior. Schneider. Great vision. Good ball, good take. And it's crossed into the middle. And he's cleared it back out.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Turns back here, probably the best option. Still just a single goal between the sides. Finland finding their passes. Adams can get it clear. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0. He can run onto that, and he welcomes it in. Alvarez he's got tall. Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Aims beyond the defence. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Opts for safety. Stones. Now it's Yamal. Can he get on? Decent chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
Alvarez clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Cleared without hesitation. Looking here to chip it through. And he's certainly onside here. And now they can spring out of defence. Koeman, played out to the left flank. Nicely weighted ball. Played it early. There's the header! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Finland choosing to make the first change.
Substitution.
Hangs in across. Up he goes! That's another chance! Sticks it away! Right back in it! Almost no time remaining. Game still on. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored. That's Snyder! And it's in! And they get themselves in front! That was a given. It always was.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Gamba Osaka take the lead.
Gamba Osaka clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Good take, and is he in? Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Schneider being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, they're certainly getting much tighter to him.
Shoots! Really well taken goal. And there's the goal they've been looking for. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Alvarez! He should have put that one away.
Well, he's looked very lively. He really wants to put this game to bed.
Cleared away. It's come to nothing. Finland have the chance to go the other way. Roman Eremenko threads one in, and he lines up. Real chance! Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. That has not gone well. Now it's Alvarez. Now it's Yamal.
Added minutes has been indicated.
Turns back here, probably the best option. And it's Schneider. Now it's Alvarez. Yamal. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Time added on 4 minutes. Looking for the run. It's a promising position. And that's that. It's a super show all round. Both sides doing their best to impose themselves, but one evidently, undeniably better equipped than the other. Schneider voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Gamba Osaka definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
Just a quick announcement.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
Please watch the screen if you have a ticket.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. The action has already started. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now it's Yamal. Yamal! Oh, brilliant from Yamal!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
And that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
It is a super start. So far, so very good. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Nice interception, well timed. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Gamba Osaka leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Davids. Musiala. Musiala will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And the finish! Oh, good-looking ball.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Great ball if he can get there.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
It's a mighty effort! No mistake! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Gamba Osaka are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Now the delivery. Keeper's dealt with that. That's a decent clearance. Ball's out, it'll be a throw-in again. And he whips it in. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Musiala, Gamba Osaka finding their passes. Alvarez gets flagged offside. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Great vision. He's being urged to shoot. There's no flag. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. It's a pretty loose pass. Beckham. Over to the left.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And there's green grass ahead of him. Alva, and the shot!
This is the time you need that pace.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And he's had a hit! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Vinicius Junior providing an outlet on that flank. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Defending of the desperate variety. That is a brilliant interception. Gamba Osaka heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. He's got away. Looking for options for movement. And he shoots! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff.
The goal scorer!
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
"3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. It's a searching pass. Oh, super ball. Musiala. Lovely feet. Oh, he's found support out wide. Cleared away. Turns back here, probably the best option.
Has been indicated.
And he's had it nicked away. Plays it through. Vinicius Junior looking to get on the end of this. And this is Schneider. Oh, great defending. That needed doing. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
Gamba Osaka very much in control here, 3 up and cruising. Here we go again. Good ball, good take. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Crosses it in. Well, some are shouting for a corner, but the referee says goal kick. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And the shot shoots! It's in! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. And he's forced to go back. Looking for the run. Oh, nice touch. Played in. There's the header! Brought out the best in the keeper. Vinicius Junior. And Jamal. Alvarez. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Look, if they want to shut down the threat, he's a very good place to start.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Driving forward.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And it's Davids. Stones. Beckham tries to play it through. Danger averted for now. Opts for safety. Deftly out wide. Oh, can he get onto this? Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Out for a throw. It's out for a goal kick. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Oh, that's nice.
Alvarez.
Stones.
Alvarez.
And here's Beckham. He is starved of space and time. Schneider on a hat-trick. What do you think that'll mean to him, Jim?
I think it'll mean a huge amount to him. The way he's been playing, I fully expect him to turn his 2 goals into 3. His appetite has been brilliant, and he totally merits a 3rd.
He looks a really hungry player right now. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Koeman.
Alvarez.
Koeman. And he's certainly onside here.
Substitution for Romania. Number 9.
Romania can now
Number
introduce
20.
the first of their substitutes.
Number 17. Coming on the field. Number 7. Number 14.
Tries to get it clear.
22. Mitrica.
Romania are looking to go forward now. Aims beyond the defence.
Jamal.
Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. It's a quick ball upfield. No, again there's no way through. And that could set him on his way. A lot of space ahead. Shapes to shoot! He scores! Such thrill, such noise, and how this matters!
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Number 2, Stones.
Gamba Osaka are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Koeman. Can he get on the end of this? Alvarez. Beckham. A real chance! Really well taken goal. They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
Number 2, Stones.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Koeman, crunching tackle. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Can he get onto this? Koeman picks it up out wide. Romania needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Strong running down that left flank. Spread it left. Koeman! Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Passing is crisp and sharp. Davids. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome. Stones picking up.